Ready for what?
We're live, baby.
No? So, Mickey, did you start off this episode? Mickey, did you hear what Dr. Dre said?
What did Dr. Dre say?
Said nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Gentleman Podcast, episode 2. I'm Jake. He's Mickey. You know that. Welcome to all returning listeners and all new listeners. Hopefully we'll actually be able to save this one. Like the other night, I think Mickey forgot to press start.
Just one button.
Recording.
Just forgot one button.
You still haven't pressed start recording.
YouTube saves it automatically. Already tested.
You're an abomination.
What do you mean, dude? I did the research.
Did you? We have a researcher.
We do. What's his name again?
Clive.
Clive.
And we got a Steve or something on the production. So how was your day, Mickey? We're gonna start this off real light, real slow.
Not too bad, you know?
Let the listeners pile in before we get to the hard-hitting material.
You know, not too shabby. We had a good old, go to class, go to work sort of day. Went to my second class. Was there for 10 minutes to take Rollins and dip the fuck out, you know?
Wow, you're a hero. Although just an hour ago, I was headed back from Kohl's. I'm in the market for a new shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And Mickey, I don't know where you were coming back from.
That would be work.
Sears. And I pull up at a stoplight, and who do I see? I see Mickey right next to me in his Mustang.
Total coinky dink.
Damned if we didn't have a good conversation.
Middle of the road is something else.
William Street.
Crazy small world, you know?
Wow, this is going real poorly.
Yeah, well, there's only one person. I'm sure it's Kevin. Kevin, if it's you, will you type in chat so I can test and see, buddy?
Right.
Oh, it's not Kevin. Yikes.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, another viewer.
Oh, love to hear that. So, well, hopefully tonight I'll actually get some sleep. Last night I was up till, I think, about 4 in the morning. Stop me if you've heard this one before. I put off studying to the last minute. And I spent all night studying my real estate exam. Got tired, went and got a McDonald's iced coffee and Filet-O-Fish.
Ooh.
At 2 in the morning.
2 a.m. a filet of fish.
2 a.m. Filet-O-Fish.
That's not settling.
But they fucked it up with tartar sauce though.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah!
Let us see that. What the are you doing?
Bro, I'm trying to message Kevin. Oh shit, I'm hitting the wrong button.
You're terrible at this.
Bro, because you're in half my space anyway.
Get it in the second microphone then.
Oh no.
So not only did that, I double dipped after my Filet-O-Fish and iced coffee. I went over to Taco Bell. The Beefy Crunch Burrito is back. BCB 2K18. Burrito, Beef Crunch Burrito, medium, Baja Blast, $2.
Really?
Deal of the century.
I'll be damned.
So, like obviously not my best night. No one wants to be at the Cape Girardeau McDonald's at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Last time I went there, there's a kid in Star Wars pajamas talking about how girls just like guys that wear skinny jeans or something. So never a pleasant experience. Although of course last time I was there, out of necessity. So I had a friend about 3 weeks ago. I was driving. It was a sober Thursday night for me. And I had a friend who lived in my building, a female. I made sure she got home. She texted me a bit later. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I wasn't doing anything. I thought we were cool. She says, "Oh, I'm not. I'm just trying to chill. Can I come up?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?" Well, she invades my room. My roommate was he was with a female in our living room. So which look, I'm all for. All right, I couldn't hate him for that. So it's like, okay, we'll just hang in my room.
Sweet
Big
new
mistake.
subscriber, dude. Bro, no, not my Steam notification. Who the fuck is this? Oh, Minty, that gets a little bitch.
What's Steam?
Beastly Waffles, thanks, dog. Bro, Steam's just another realm away from you, dude. $1.78 my Steam account, badass.
Can you keep going?
On what?
Jesus
About
Christ.
Steam being in another realm from you?
I don't even know
Bro,
what
I'm gonna
Steam
be
is.
honest with you. I've been trying to fucking send this link out, and I got completely sidetracked and didn't listen to a word of your story.
It's
This
all
one's
right.
off to a bad start, so, yeah. Anyway.
You know, we're just gonna act like it didn't happen then.
Okay.
I'll bring it up later. It was the night I texted you at about 12:30. I said, "Please help, call me." You all right? You have no memory. So who text? Oh, we have another listener. It's my roommate Alec.
Oh, no. We got Alec out there. Alec, if you're listening, fuck you.
So we'll see if he's listened to it already. Fortunately, if he's listening, I guess we can't. I guess we can't talk too much shit, but we might have to cut the time of the podcast in half now.
That's, Anyway.
Just take care of your business.
Okay,
Take
that's
care
what
of
I'm
your
trying
business.
to do,
I'm
man.
having a conversation with the wall right now. So one of our new presenting sponsors, it's Bonami. The bathroom powder cleaner. Nothing gets your bathroom, especially your shower, cleaner than Bonami. Gold can with the chick on it. Ironic because that's the only way I can get chicks into my shower, is if they see how clean it is with the help of Bonami. I'm a 21-year-old guy, so somehow I make a shower disgusting. How does a shower get disgusting? It's literally a place of cleaning.
Bro, I don't
How's that
even
possible?
understand.
I also like to shout out Takis.
Takis.
If you're looking to set your tongue on fire but enjoy it, reach for some hot chili lime Takis.
Takis.
Available in your local chip aisle.
A bimbo product.
Speaking of bimbo products, so I was talking.
Speaking of the word bimbo, actually.
Christ. All right.
You would think in the year 2017, right? The word bimbo wouldn't be any offense.
Right.
Little did I know,
It seems the opposite way, actually.
it is. In fact, if you jokingly call someone a bimbo, you can get fired from your job.
And who did this?
That would be me. I learned that in July 5th, 2017.
Oh,
Called
tell us about this.
This girl says, right? Right, so we got like a thing where we are mean to each other, and that's our goof, right?
That's your whole thing.
Yeah,
That's
everyone.
literally- that's
Some people
literally your
have
life.
those things. Yeah, I have that thing with everyone. So I have that thing going, right? She goes, "Fucking kill yourself," right? And I go, "Fuck you, bimbo," right? Because that's funny. Because who says bimbo, right? And some old bitch overhears it and starts, yelling at me, calling me a racist because she wasn't white. Because, we were good pals. That was our goof. That was our gaff.
Bimbos come in all shapes,
Bro,
sizes,
that's
and
what
colors.
I'm saying. So, I just call her a bimbo as a funny thing to say. After she told me to kill myself, mind you. And then this lady was going on and on about how bad I was. And this bimbo, the girl I called bimbo, went along with her on her side and started doubling up on me, right? Because she knew it would be funny, which it was in hindsight. So, I'm sitting there taking it. He's like, call your manager. So I call my not manager, Steve, right? Call Steve over there. And I'm like, hey, I need you to be my manager. I just fucked up. And so he goes over there, tries to calm her down, doesn't tell her he's the store manager. Then he gets my store manager involved. He comes down. He goes, Mickey, get the fuck off the fucking floor. Like in the middle of the store, screaming at me, right? And yelling at me, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. All this on the way out. Says, clock out, get the fuck out. Right? And I leave. I'm like, what in the hell just happened? So I pull over in the Schnucks parking lot, send out a few feeler Snapchats because I'm jobless.
Sure.
Saying,
I think I received one. Ask how
Yeah.
much umpires paid.
yeah. Because, I needed a job. Get a call from my boss, right? He says, I still see you Saturday, right? It was all an act. I got a 2-day suspension. It was awesome. Shout out Kille, my boy Jake, showing up.
What's up, Kille? Oh, and Beastie Waffles.
That's Kevin, dude. I don't know why Kevin's name is something so
what's
stupid.
Up? Hey, what's up, Kev? Alright, Mickey, so I've been thinking about this lately. I listened to about 18 hours of music yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, well, I didn't sleep and I was studying, and I don't have the attention span to just, actually focus without something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Got me thinking, what are some songs you're feeling these days?
Oof. Song I'm really feeling?
Yeah. Like you're taking a shower, alright? What are you putting on? What are you putting on to jam to?
Bro, I'm telling you what, I have not been feeling new music. I've been doing oldies over everything.
You have been. I think I had some Steve Miller Band the other night when I was giving you a tattoo.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Steve Miller Band. It's a perfect tattoo music. But anyway, you know, best song right now, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm going to be a diamond someday.
I got you. And who's the artist on that, Jen?
John
So
Anderson.
to speak. John Anderson. Not the Sports Center.
Only country song I've ever enjoyed.
Really?
There's some Johnny Cash, but that's not country. That's good music.
Johnny Cash is immoral. Not even Red Soul Cup by Toby Keith?
No.
Oh.
It's garbage. All of it.
Friends in Low Places?
No.
That didn't count as country.
Early
either.
Taylor Swift.
That's not... Taylor Swift isn't
What do you
country.
mean early Taylor Swift?
She's pop, and she just added a guitar in the background.
What the hell are you saying, Ken?
Spot the lie.
Spot the lie where?
I'm saying spot the lie that Taylor Swift isn't country. She's pop, and they add a guitar in the
I'm
background.
not saying now. I'm saying...
No, ever. Even when she started.
I'm not having this fight. I'm not having this fight. She was just as country as any of the other... Everyone else in country
Our
is the
song
same
is
way.
not country. That was her first big hit. Teardrops on My Guitar. Pop. You know you're wrong.
True looks at me. Come on, dude. You're trying to tell me that's pop? I'll fucking kill you, dude. Live on stage.
Oh, on stage?
Let's get a haul.
Chair. Well, maybe we can get a webcam. We can do a strangulation
Ooh.
on camera.
We got to go to a different website for that one.
Might get up to 5 subscribers with that one.
Bam.
So I tell you, I've been all over the place with that. What I'm feeling. You've been jamming anything else lately?
Oh,
Or just
man.
kind of
Bro.
are you just kind of jamming to a genre?
You know, I'm always playing... If I'm listening to oldies, you know what's going to be on there. Regulate by Warren G and Nate D-O-double-G.
I had a phase with that song
Bro,
last year.
that's not a phase, it's a lifestyle, Dad.
That's a song to roll
Bro,
around.
another classic for the oldies.
Yeah.
Just a Friend by Biz Markie. Yo! I mean, amazing.
Me and Zach recorded that on my Snapchat just last year for very petty reasons on my part. So, turns out the girl didn't even watch it. So,
Unbelievable.
it was all for none. But it it showed people that no, I cannot sing. So that's what's
Hey,
important.
ain't no shame in that, baby.
I tell you what, lately I got into a Blink 182 song.
Really?
By the way, you know what we should do? We should add it. We should start a show, Spotify playlist. Those who want to follow the songs we're feeling these days.
Oof. Man, my tastes are all over the place. No one likes Small Mine.
Well, mine are too. Cause the other song I've been jamming to lately, by Lamos, Enrique Iglesias.
You have such bizarre music taste to me. It
really
boggles my mind.
It's all over.
Bro,
the
there's new
place.
Kanye in 2 days.
Okay, well, when new Kanye drops, and maybe I'll be on. Oh, speaking of Kanye, I love it with a little pump.
Oh, bro, an all-time banger.
Okay, so that's been on it, and lastly, to round up that I have not stopped listening to this week, The Shiznit by Snoop Doggy Dogg. Before he still had Doggy in his name when that dropped. That was on
Oh.
Doggy Style, all-time album.
Dude, I've been on a Snoop Dogg on YouTube binge lately.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
mean Snoop Dogg? Like just watch.
Just
watch
like funny
his
Snoop
interviews?
Dogg moments. Because he's a funny cat.
He's a funny dog.
Ooh, touche.
So me and Mickey just yesterday, we attended our first swim meets.
I've
Our
been to
first
a
swimming.
few.
You've been to a few?
Yeah.
Okay, Mickey's somehow been to a few. I dated a swimmer for 3 years in high school. Never went to a swim meet. I played basketball, so I had an excuse, luckily. Went to a couple water polo games, but they weren't very good. What? Why you giving me that look?
Bro, you know what I just realized?
What?
Think about this. Remember when Zach had his little radio broadcast and we listened?
Yeah.
Where the hell is he?
I listened on 80-something.
Some stupid... Yeah. Their thing. He's not here. Zach, fake friend. Thing is like 360p. Is it that bad? Oh, dude, that's my tattoo. Don't you like it?
Yeah,
Right there.
That's actually extremely... I drew that, and it's... The tattoo might be a bit better, but not significantly. He's like 360p. You're the technology guy.
360p is not good.
Shout out to speaking of fake friends. Shout out to Gus Persky
Yeah.
because
Hey, Gus tried.
wait.
I know.
He listened Tuesday night.
He did.
And he's not able to make this live broadcast right now. But how shit, we lost a watcher. How's that possible? But he will watch it later. So it helps that we're on YouTube. We're on a real place now. Like Twitch, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you don't understand Twitch. No one cares about live YouTube.
Well, not people only care about Twitch because of Ninja.
Bro, that's not true.
I had never heard.
You're gonna debate me on this, and you're gonna lose.
I had never heard of Twitch until Ninja and Drake played together.
Oh Jesus Christ, bro! It's huge as fuck. It was a $bazillion industry 3 years before that happened. 4 or 5 years. It got bought by Amazon for like a bunch of money.
That's big if true.
It's owned by Amazon. It's not big if true. It is big because it's true.
I never heard of it.
That's crazy. I mean, Ninja helped.
Oh yeah, he's a gamer. I know a professional.
H1 in the I know like 600.
Oh, that's sad.
How is that sad, dude?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? How is it? You know all the shit in swimming. Just think of how stupid swimming is.
Look, I'm with you. Shout out to to Ethan though.
How many? I can name one swimmer.
Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte.
And I was within a foot of Michael Phelps and didn't even recognize him. That's how little of a shit the normal person.
Katie Ledecky.
Who?
The tall girl from Colorado.
Oh yeah, that one.
Mark Spitz. That's like 4.5 right there.
Bro.
I want to say Nicholas Mahut, but that might be a
Did you say Lochte?
That might be a tennis. Yeah, of course. See, you know 2 swimmers.
Okay, I know 2 swimmers. I know a bunch of people who swim.
Yeah. You know, Ethan Hansen.
Yeah.
Won his 50 free meet yesterday.
Hey, shout out my son Ethan.
Quite a sprint. Had a good start to his relay. He was lined up next to a dude from Jackson who was just an absolute machine. Dude was a shark in the water next to him.
That's
I couldn't even run that. Yeah, you were there.
I wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was there to cheer on my son Ethan, who I forgot to send the snap to. Dude, fuck. We're shouting him out, dude, and he's didn't even get a chance to hear it.
You didn't even hit him up with the link?
Look at Kevin, don't bully me, man. That's so ignorant and beastly awful.
Yeah, I might be branching off. That the idea.
Bro, the paint podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm into it.
I'm not gonna lie. I ref football at a high school in Southeast Missouri last week, and definitely had lead-based paint on the goalposts. Those are some big chips. Like, I'm not a paint chip eater, but if I were, they're awfully tasty looking.
What do you think it was about paint chips that killed so many people? Was it the taste? It couldn't have been the taste. They couldn't have tasted good.
Maybe the lead.
Yeah, but I can't imagine lead tastes good.
Yeah, but it'll kill. I don't know.
Why would people continuously eat them?
Okay, well, you said why did it kill them, not why were they eating them.
Yeah, why were they? Well, no shit. The lead
I don't know.
killed
Why
them.
did people drink glue?
But like, you didn't get high from eating it.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you're just bored.
Bro, if I'm ever bored enough to eat paint and chips, you deserve to die.
Look.
You can always whack off.
Like, I'm trying to put myself in the body of a paint chip eater.
Yeah.
Right? This is an easy task. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
I want a little sympathy.
Well, you're not gonna get it. I should be the one with sympathy. Just today, I went to Park when I was going to dinner. So I went to Towers.
Yeah.
You're familiar with it.
Yeah.
And I of course live off campus in an apartment because I'm a big boy. And they have a few commuter spots because otherwise it's gonna park in the lot and it was still too early. It's gonna risk getting a ticket. So I was gonna park in the commuter spot. This girl right in front of me pulls into the spot, turns her lights off. Okay, like, oh shit. Well, there's a metered spot right there. So okay, I'll feed the meter. I found a couple quarters. Got that 50 cents got me 40 minutes, which ended up not being enough time. Not to brag, I have friends. I was talking. But right as I get out of my car, she even turned her lights off when she pulled into the spot, right? That says for commuter parkers, commuter parkers only. I walk out, get out of my car, I start walking into the building. What do you know? She was just picking up a friend, she leaves the spot and drives off. Cost me 50 cents. I could have had 2 gumballs. I could have had the extra Baja Blast they give you with the $2 Beefy Crunch burrito deal now at Taco Bell for a limited time only.
Why do you know that?
Why wouldn't? It's the Beefy Crunch burrito.
Oh, Taco Bell's so gross. Bro, you're going to eat at Taco Bell in Cape Girardeau?
Oh, like our nice St. Louis County Taco Bells are just significantly nicer.
Yeah. Are you kidding me,
Taco Bell.
man?
It's
Are you
Taco Bell.
joking with my mind right now, dude?
Yeah, I am.
Have you been to the new one on Lindbergh?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go in there, then go to the Taco Bell here. It's like stepping into Botswana. You want to eat at a Botswanese Taco Bell? No.
I think it's Botswanan.
Botswanese, Nian.
Botswanan. That just makes sense.
Potato, tomato. Doesn't matter. What's important?
You got that wrong too.
Yeah, on purpose.
Said the same word twice.
Jesus Christ. I said a different word.
Is that half a brown sugar Pop-Tart?
Yeah, dude, I didn't finish it.
I'm gonna eat that. You finish whatever you're gonna say.
I was kind of hoping you had something to say. But anyway, listeners, if anyone's out there, please subscribe to my YouTube channel here. We're making a big splash in the podcasting game, as you can see. And we're doing it. We're doing for every sub. We're doing 1 kill on Fortnite, and my little sister, minor question mark, takes off clothes, strip tease, gone sexual, prank, gone police, gone me too'd. For every sub, we're doing that. Can you believe that?
Wow.
The opportunity they have.
Well, thank you for your service, Mickey.
If all 4 of those people subbed, we could build half a boat. Bro, let's be evangelical podcasters.
We could swim.
A little bit of your seed money can go in. You send me a check with $55 in it, you'll get your money back in greater folds.
I mean,
bro, come on.
Sugar Shane's gonna listen to this.
Sugar Shane, bro. I don't want his poor virgin ears to hear what I have to say.
So you're talking about going evangelical.
Yeah.
Shane, well connected to the church.
Oh, but I think Shane's too smart to fall for that.
But he would be the one getting people to do it. Which means he'd be smart enough to get them to give us money.
Either way, Shane Kofsky, if you're out there, give us $55 in a check.
I gotta send you a Venmo for that pizza.
Before you do it, I've been waiting for you to do it. Anyway, completely off topic. Kevin, I'm going to hit you back too. That's my game now, to just owe money.
Yo, Chris, you still have Chris money for Brendan Chow.
Bro, Chris ain't getting shit, and he knows it.
Well, we can talk about Chris because he's not listening anyway.
Fuck Chris,
Fake
dude.
friend.
Chris, bitch ass.
You tried setting up a GoFundMe.
I'm trying to get the guy hair plugs, okay? He's going bald.
Yeah, tell our listeners not familiar with it about this.
Look, the guy's 21, okay?
22.
He's 22. He's losing all of his hair. Give me just a moment here and we can show you quite an example. Ooh, scoop! Anyways, this Chris little fucker. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of pictures. Come on, baby, load up.
They're really bad radio. Oh, here we go.
This is the poor fella. If we can zoom in, we're going to see the crater here that goes about 16 inches deep. Chris, buddy, look at you. Look at you just 4 years. How old is this, would you say? 8th grade?
I have a really tough time judging. I mean,
that's 8th grade.
I mean, poor-ish hairline, lack of muscle tone. I can't tell. This could have been last Tuesday.
5 years. 5 years of time. This is what he's lost in hair.
1 retweet equals 1 prayer. Also, go donate www.gofundme.com
GoFundMe.com
/ChrisIsBald.
Please. get him back to his former beautiful self. Hold that right there. Bam, bam. Same guy.
Mad TV guy, a lot more hair.
And we're back.
So, going back to, you were talking about how much nicer the Taco Bell in St. Louis is.
Yeah.
Okay, why is it nicer?
Bro, are you kidding me? I'd rather get served by
Is the food any better?
Smart to cut me off there. The food.
You're right. You're right. So let's not act like the South County creatures aren't any worse than the townies here.
That's a good point, dude.
Okay. You work at South County Mall. You know well about that.
Yeah, I know about the I know about the townies.
So
I'm in deep.
see, that's funny. So that's funny that you're the one talking about how the Taco Bell there is nicer and how you're too nice to go to the Taco Bell here, which has been remodeled. It's not like one of the old ones.
Bro, I don't give a shit. If it was built, bro, that thing was built when Jim Crow laws were still in order.
Okay, well, I think they only discontinued those in like 2013 here. So,
I don't know, dude.
But it was interesting that actually, okay, I was going to transition, but this was pointed out to me today. I had forgotten this. So the town is basically the nicer suburb of Cape Girardeau. It's Jackson, Missouri. Right, I don't like them, and it's mostly for petty sports reasons. But their town name Jackson, named after Andrew Jackson. They got him on the town sign, right?
Yeah.
What do you remember? What Andrew Jackson was famous for?
Bro, having a black family, side family.
I feel like there was a lot of them.
That was Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah. No, Andrew Jackson was famous for really hating Indians and killing Indians, right? Jackson High School's mascot is the Indians. That seems wrong, right?
Bro, no, because think about this.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna get a little dicey. You know why we name teams after the Indians? To honor them, dude. Think about this. It took us 300 years to not even win that war against the Indians. We fought them for 300 years and they kept fighting and we never won. We beat the Nazis in like 5 minutes. Compared to that, that's why we have teams named after them, because they're fucking grand warriors,
so you're
dude.
saying if we had taken teams of Native Americans and just sent them to Europe, then the Nazis would have barely gotten off the ground. Is that what you're telling me?
That's
right
what
now?
I'm telling you
That's
right now. That's what I'm telling you.
That's a hot take. I'm all for hot takes. We know that.
Oh,
We got her up. Coming up soon will be our hottest take of the day.
is that so?
So the spiciest thing you've heard today or this week. Your
Spiciest.
hottest take of the week.
My hottest take of the week. Oh god.
I heard some really hot takes.
Oh yeah, hit me with them.
Well, off the top of my head, can't spoil the best ones. Also, because I wrote them down somewhere, I can't remember. But I know Gus Persky. Shout out Gus Bus. You're the new Chris. Okay, he's just Chris with more hair.
Bro, not really.
He just wears hats more.
Not really more hair.
No. Okay, longer hair.
Oh.
But Gus told me that Antonio Brown's washed. He's just he's just a distraction so Juju Smith-Schuster get receiving yards.
That's a pretty hot take out of Gus. For a guy who's never made the playoffs.
That's true. 4 years in early, only one who hasn't made the playoffs. It's been in it more than once.
Bro, how am I still getting the Steam notice? That's ass.
By the way, I appreciate Kill A with the research. He tells us that Andrew Jackson actually he gained fame as a general in the United States Army. I think around the War of 1812. I could be wrong about that. I'm just spitballing here.
Who knows? There's a lot of wars.
I believe that. And he served in both houses of Congress and became the president. An accomplished man. Racist, but it played a lot better back then.
I guess.
Okay, so going back to this Taco Bell thing. I was gonna do upcoming
still
segment. How?
on it.
Okay, well you keep cutting me off, and
Yeah,
you're not really helping me out here.
Bro, I made my statement.
I'm talking to a wall.
I don't need to back up my
talking to
statement,
a
dude.
wall.
I don't need facts when it is fact. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it just surprised me because I was gonna talk about how I feel like I'm becoming the diva here. Okay, just in the last few months, I've had 2 iced coffees today,
But that's pretty bad.
right?
That's
And then I had a muffin, and I had to convince myself because I was scared it was gonna go to my tummy.
Bro, you're becoming a diva, man. Hate to
Right?
say it. Hate to see it.
I know. Oh, it doesn't stop there. Right?
Doesn't.
I want to move to LA now.
No.
Right? I hate me. I didn't want to be this guy.
No, you are, man. You gotta live with that. How you gonna sleep tonight, knowing you're that guy?
Alone.
Oh,
Everyone goes and I Miss You by Blink-182. So
because of Alec. Great wingman that Alec guy is.
So, but between that, I don't know if you noticed. You probably don't because you don't even know how to spell my last name after a decade. But I changed my hairstyle this summer. So, you didn't notice. I noticed. I talk about it because I'm a diva, right?
I only focused on Chris's hair.
Or lack thereof.
Ah.
Well, the sun coming off of his head catches your eye, so that's just natural.
Bro, that's distracting playing football. It's an unfair competitive advantage. Skull caps for him.
Might as well just wear a mirrored helmet. Anyway, so I was umpiring one day, and I've been team right swoop for years now.
Yeah.
Of course, famously, because if you're not right, you're wrong.
I've never known about that. Don't fucking
Beat you.
beat you. I cut off that beat you.
Well, I have a colic on the left side of my head, and so when I would ride swoop, and especially once I would work, when I'd have my helmet on, my hair was just a mess. Looked terrible.
Bro,
right?
you got the short Carson King going on.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. So, how am I going to try to impress the moms at the games if my hair is a mess? I mean, I won't anyway, but like, I'm
I don't
really
know how
not.
many women are trying to bang the umpire, bro.
Well, that's also the problem.
I don't know how many women are at T-ball games trying to get picked up.
You never know. All you need is one desperate woman. All you need is one recently desperate woman. You know.
Who once heard young Edward James Olmos in full umpire garb,
Okay.
dressed like Enrico Palazzo. With the hair, no, with the hair of a young Ralph Macchio. Bro, you're every MILF's dream.
Okay, well, all right. In my head, all right, you know, maybe you have a mom. She keeps the scorebook. Her husband's the coach. Well, her husband just got caught cheating with one of the other parents. That happened to Lucas's 8-year-old team. Right?
God damn.
And maybe she's like, how can I get back at him? Oh, look, there's a strapping young man. Hopefully she lets me take a shower first. But anyway, so I would take my helmet off. My hair looked a mess. Well, one day, I took it off. My hair was kind of parted to the left because of the way it just sat under my helmet. I said, oh, look, that doesn't look bad. Well, I made that into everyday life. And here I am. And I'm thriving. I'm loving it.
Bro, I want to be honest with you. My time on the internet made me think that a lot more MILFs walk into your work.
Yeah, oh, I feel you. Think there are umpire porn videos out there?
Bro, there
How have I
has.
never Googled that?
Bro, when I first got my job at the dry cleaners, you know the first thing I did? Looked up dry cleaner porn, dude.
So what? Okay, what's dry cleaner? Is that someone just can't pay to get their pantsuit?
No, like,
Dry clean?
why don't you give me an extra special? Give me some of that deep scrubbing. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Bro,
I'm excited to know this.
bro, it's hot in there.
Okay, this isn't planned. How does dry cleaning work?
Bro, let me give you. Stop that noise, bro. No, dry cleaning. Okay, for those of you who want to know about the fucking process of dry cleaning, listen up. Because this shit's gonna get wild. So dry cleaning isn't actually dry. What it is, you'll get your clothes will get thrown into a big old washing machine.
Lied by the liberal media.
It's a good Rush, dude. Alma mater. We're going to Rush's Alma.
Who?
Big facts, dude. The Limbaughs own this town. But anyway, so it goes in the big machine, and then there's chemicals poured in it. It's just a regular washing machine. Then they get out and they iron it. And then the chemicals... Did you like the way I say ironed? That's crazy, dude. Bro, someone rewind that. Ironed. Sound like my grandma.
Live.
You can rewind live. Everyone knows. Anywho, so they're pressing it, and you can get them, pressed all sorts of ways, and you can reuse the chemicals. Isn't that interesting? Aren't you all happy you know the process of dry cleaning?
Yeah, kinda.
Don't get me started on spot pressing and all the other sort of forms. There's martinizing, which isn't commonly used anymore. There's a whole process involved with wedding dresses. That's whack. Dude, there's a whole book on wedding dresses.
This is literally a book?
Bro, there's literally books.
Wow. Like, I just didn't know how
dry cleaning is...
I don't know how... I didn't know how you clean something with that.
You know why dry cleaning is a business to get into? Can't do it online.
That's true. I guess.
It is true.
Which is... Okay.
Unless you do, like, one of them stupid shirt services. Like Shirt Netflix, you know? Dude, it's out there. You know it is.
Oh, I absolutely
know for a fact, and it's...
I absolutely know there is. I think it's funny because people will watch. People will. If there's one rule people will follow, people don't care about food expiration dates. They're like, oh, this might have salmonella. I'll eat it. Oh, this beef is still mooing. I'll eat it. Whatever. But if something says dry clean only, no one fucks with that.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a big dry cleaners lobby. I'm just kidding. No, that's actually, you should really listen to the things on your clothes. They're not actually bullshit.
I do.
But you see dry clean only and you still throw it in the wash?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I dry clean. That's what I'm saying. No one will break that rule. If there's one rule that people would not break,
so many people break that rule.
People would cheat would cheat on their income taxes.
Bro, people break that rule. I've seen it happen. I've seen the horrors. If we want to fight the war on terror, shouldn't we start with our nation's haunted houses?
I don't think I've ever been to a haunted house.
Bro, you know who I went with?
Who?
Peep This Squad. Matt Henson. Ross Mahesky.
Ooh.
Logan Trotter.
Bro, I have 4 classes with Logan.
What? Fuck
yeah.
Logan Trotter, dude. Remember his Vine stardom? Where he would actually just remake other people's Vines?
I didn't. I wasn't on Vine. No comment. We kind of studied together this week.
Bro, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Literally never said a word to each other in high school.
Bro, me and him have beef. Had long-standing beef.
Why do you have beef?
Bro, all sorts of reasons. Bro, some Matt Henson related. Some just me versus him. You know? We just didn't get along. Dude, someone banged his... No. Everyone... No, his mom tried to bang Jake Jones.
Really?
Yeah, that was it.
Logan Trotter's did?
Yeah, Logan Trotter's mom tried to bang Jake Jones. That's on the record. That's on YouTube. Fuck with me.
And Jake said no?
Yeah, Jake turned it down because he was with Allie. Who we saw. That was weird.
Yeah,
no one knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, we kind of had an Oakville reunion there at the pool yesterday.
Bro, the last things I want to hear is Oakville reunion.
Oh, we had one. You're not going to the reunion and whenever they have it?
Or if there's a 5-year reunion, you bet your ass I'm not there. 10 years? Well, I'd say we at least go 15, or 20.
Well, hopefully I won't be living around there anyway.
Yeah, but you're trying to tell me to see Chris actually fully bald isn't worth the trip.
That will be fun. I wait till I'm married. So I'm married hot. So at least I'll have one redeeming quality.
Well, you're doing a great job so far.
I'm sorry. How are you doing, Mickey?
Exactly as good as I want to be doing, bitch.
Hmm?
Whacking on.
I'm not gonna say. Well, on that subject, let's talk about love, Mickey.
All right.
I wish we need production. We need intros here.
We do. If you want to do tireless work for free, hit us up.
I thought that was your job. I'm just the personality.
The one am I?
You're the tech guy. You're the tech guy, and then you're the other personality.
That's too much effort.
Oh, I know. I'm giving the wrong person responsibility.
Yeah, you are.
Although I'm proud of you, Mickey. Mickey took a 3-year hiatus from school. You can argue 3.5 because he technically didn't
really go to school.
Didn't pass any classes last time he was here. You lived alone, didn't you?
Yeah.
And how did that come about?
Bro, I just didn't want to live with people.
Is it true? I've just heard this on the street. Is it true you told them you pissed the bed so you could get your own room?
You bet your sweet little bippity I did, and it damn well worked.
It worked in that he got his own room, but not in actually helping you as a student.
Bro, well, I didn't want to be sleeping 5 feet from someone.
That's true.
Bro, can you imagine this was the size of the dorms there? This
Pretty
room?
much,
Could you imagine
pretty
being
much.
ass to ankles with me in here?
Yeah.
No, we'd kill each other. We'd lose our fucking minds.
I've gotten enough of you, and I've seen you 3 times this week, and
Yeah.
I'm like 800 yards away.
That's a good point. Forgot this fucking knot in my thigh. It's been there for
Why?
like 2 years.
I know you didn't run. Well, it's because you haven't run in 2 years. Maybe if you actually stretched it out for once.
It'll heal.
You're fast.
Humans are like lizards, right? We'll just regenerate.
That's only a tail.
I thought they could grow back arms.
No.
Someone can grow back arms.
SpongeBob
No,
in that one episode. Remember, because he's eating his arms like
like
popcorn.
French fries, yeah.
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 Is that the Graveyard Shift? Favorite SpongeBob episode, by the way.
Bro, wrong. Sweet Victory. And it's sweet.
That's Band Geeks is the name of that.
Bro, shout out Ski Master Slum God for his amazing remix of that song.
I think you're making up someone.
Bro, you've never heard of Ski Mask the Slump God?
I think I've heard of it.
You just didn't believe in it?
I didn't think that was an actual person.
Uh-oh, Jake sent me a Steam message. This has to be good. Anyway, continue.
A girl on Tinder last night, she said, what she said? She said, she said, there we
Shout out Jake for our new backdrop.
You gonna be able to actually do this for me?
There we are.
It's pretty good.
Even though we're not gentlemen at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, it actually, it's a terrible name. But
unfortunate circumstance.
But it's not
that it turned out this.
Yeah, it's
douche
not
human name.
because we don't. We don't actually mean gentlemen. We're not trying to act like we are.
We're not.
I saw a podcast is looking for our channel. It's called
Let's dress like this.
The
though.
Savage Gentleman Podcast.
That
Does not sound like the most insufferable people. And this is coming from me.
Bro, I don't know how insufferable we are, though.
I listened to us the other night. Almost jumped out your window. I would have, but you're only on the first floor, not the 18th.
That's high praise.
I know. Because I'm talking shit on other podcasters. Like we're 21-year-old white guys that think we're funnier than we are. Go figure. Stop me if you've heard that before. I enjoy doing it though. That's what's important. We're doing it for the 3 watchers, and at least 2 that say they will later. So, but that's more than the other night. Actually, it might not be.
No, last night we got it to like 7 or 10 or something crazy. We went buck wild. Buck wild hasn't been used in a hot minute.
Buck wild.
Bro, bitchin' is making a comeback.
I replied bitchin' today to my teacher in an email.
Badass. My teacher said bitchin' today.
Really? I explained him to, I asked him to explain ordinary versus legal life estate. Right? This is my real estate professor. And he tells me the difference. Luckily, the question didn't come up on the test because it kind of flew over my head. Right? And I replied bitchin'. I don't know why. I don't know why that word came to my head.
Do you have like that rapport with him?
No, I don't. He's like 35. He seems kind of cool. So I'm like, he'll get it. He'll be cool with it.
Bitching's underrated.
Like I read the room. Like I didn't send it to like my 55-year-old teacher. Although I guess that was a lot closer to his time. So, although he's from a different country, so they might not have experienced this.
That's what I always say to my mom whenever she says anything. I always say bitching. Because she's the one who taught me that word.
I always say I've been saying bet for 2 years, and somehow neither of my parents have picked up on it.
I don't say it. I don't agree with it.
What don't you agree with it?
I don't like bet.
What do you say? What do you say? Okay.
Alrighty then.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
I've gotten into cool beans lately.
Cool beans, bro. Hot Rod. Shout out Hot Rod. The low-key best Adam Sandler movie.
Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg movie.
I never saw Popstar.
No, I didn't need to see it. Eric Andre was in it though, so I should have saw it.
Really? Interesting. So I became an uncle last night.
How do you feel? More uncular?
Yeah, kinda.
Taller?
Yeah, a bit.
A year older?
Yeah. I do feel older. Actually, shoot, now that I think about it, my other step sibling had a kid like 2 years ago. So I guess I was already an uncle.
Yeah, but now you're officially one uncle to, or two uncles to half nephews.
I'm a step uncle.
You're a double step uncle, so you're a full uncle.
So, is that true? Is that how that works?
Yeah, a step is equivalent to a half. They're the same thing to me.
Okay.
You know.
So is my step? So I talk about you got my step siblings, step brother. Would that be my brother? Because I call him my step brother. Is that my brother?
No. It doesn't work like that. It
only works 2 steps.
Yeah, but not half and a half. It doesn't work that way. Just believe me.
Is he my 4th brother?
We lost a viewer because of how stupid you were.
Is he my 4th brother?
Yes.
Hate to hear that.
Unfortunate.
So, I had this last night. I was brainstorming ideas for this, and I was going to ask if we're experiencing the perfect weather these days. Because yesterday, it was low 70s, right? It was that perfect temperature, sunny. It was a perfect temperature where I had a long sleeve shirt on and shorts and flip-flops and was perfectly comfortable. Right? That's my ideal fit right there. At me. So I was going to say, are we experiencing this? Because I thought it was going to be like that today, and I wake up, it's 57 and rainy.
See, like this isn't even close to what I'm looking forward to. I'm talking about them 25 and cold, biting wind.
Why? Why would you possibly?
Why? Because I've been training for these days.
Is that just what you say to people when they say you're fat?
No,
Stop
dude.
Eating?
Because I sleep in the freezing cold always.
You sleep in the cold
because I love it.
Eat like shit.
Bro, eating like shit has nothing to do with it. That's just a product of me being stupid and lazy and not giving a shit because who cares?
You're storing up fat for the winter.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
It's like an extra.
It's gonna happen.
It's like an extra coat.
Who cares?
You can go out in a hoodie in January. I need a puffy coat, and then I'm Marshmallow Boy.
Or no, that's just because I'm impervious to the cold.
Because you're fat.
That has nothing to do with it.
I don't know. I feel like every time when it's 40 degrees outside and there's a guy walking around in shorts, it's never a small guy.
What do you mean it always is?
All right, we're gonna make this a wager. You want to slap it on it?
No.
Okay, good.
Because this is impossible to measure.
It would just be who we see.
Yeah, it'd be me versus you. What we say, like, oh, that's gonna be fucking fair.
You'd have to Snapchat it.
Yeah, and that's so difficult.
You know what else isn't fair?
What?
How much better Bon-Ami is at cleaning your shower than any other product? I've used Clorox, other products, liquid products to try to clean my shower. None of them gives that shine like Bon-Ami does.
Bro, Bon-Ami available in stores.
That's true. Also, shout out to New Amsterdam.
What's that?
Tune in at 9:30, 8:30 Central on NBC to watch New Amsterdam, a doctor doing it for the love of people, for the good of humanity. No, I'm just kidding. You can get 1.75 liters of New Amsterdam pineapple vodka, about $10. Combine that with some fruit punch, and you're having a great tasting, great night. Or drinking game. Take a drink of New Amsterdam every time a New Amsterdam commercial comes on Sunday Night Football.
Oof. Yeah, that could work. It's a good looking game.
We're doing this for the people.
For the culture. Speaking of the culture, dude, Yandy, big ups. Excited? How do you feel about him walking out with a MAGA hat and a Colin Kaepernick shirt at the same time?
He's a front runner. That's what he is.
He's playing both sides.
He's playing both sides. Not so everyone likes him. It's so that he's right either way.
Yeah, because he believes
can't
both.
Put all your eggs in one basket.
Bro, you can believe. You talking about Dirty Johnny?
Wait, do you know something about putting your eggs in one basket? Oh, tell the listeners.
Well, Dirty Johnny is a boy, and Dirty Johnny isn't dirty in this story, but that's just what they call him. And one day he's in class, and the teacher says, "Class, I want you to tell me a story that has a moral to it." Up shoots Megan's hand. "My father works at the hatchery, and one day he was blowing up his eggs and bringing them into town to sell. And he had a pretty big harvest that day and couldn't all fit in a cart. But he didn't want to take 2 trips, seeing his supper was waiting. So he decided to just throw them all in there anyway. But sure enough, down the bumpy road, all the eggs, well, they fell out and broke." The teacher said, "Well, what's the moral to that story?" Megan says, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." Teacher says, "That's a good story." Up shot Amy's hand. "My dad also works at the hatchery." Thank God for the hatchery, by the way. But anyway, Amy says, "My dad works at the hatchery, and one day he was doing inventory of his chickens, and he knew that he had some eggs that were going to be chickens, and he didn't want to count them later, so he decided to throw them in anyway. Well, sure enough, they wound up on Megan's dad's cart, and all fell out and broke." She said, "Well, what's the moral to that story?" And Amy says, "Don't count your chickens before they hatch." The teacher says, "By God, another good one." Up shoots Dirty Johnny's hand. Teacher, Jesus fucking. "Johnny, what's your story?" "My Uncle Bob never worked at the hatchery," he said. "In fact, my uncle hated everyone at the hatchery. You see, my Uncle Bob was in Vietnam, and one day he awoke and his whole platoon had abandoned him. Nothing but an M16 and 3 bottles of Jack. He stood up, down the bottle, and started trotting into town. He didn't know where he was going. All he knew was that he had hate in his heart. So he eventually rolls upon a small village. He didn't know if it was Alpha or Bravo. All he knew is he had hate in his heart. So he started unloading fire on the village, killing the men, the women, and dear God, I'm ashamed to say it, even the children. Eventually, my Uncle Bob stood there in a puddle of mud and blood and glory. He reached down and felt his leg, and it was wet. Bob felt shame, for he had pissed himself in the excitement. But he went back and felt it and said, "By God, that's not piss, that's ejaculate." For Uncle Bob had came with all the excitement. The teacher says, "Jesus Christ, Johnny, what's the moral of that story?" And Johnny says, well, you don't fuck with Uncle Bob when he's been drinking. Bro, another put all your eggs in one basket joke. Ready? Got a message to the Easter Bunny. Hey, don't put all your eggs in one basket, fella. Shout out to Easter Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Gang, gang. Are you confused? What's the deal?
Oh, I'm just trying to take that all in. Just kidding, I was laughing. That was a beautiful story.
Oh, baby, I'm up 12.
Maybe next time we can tell them about the moth.
Stephon Diggs with the ball. God damn it, I sick Kirk Cousins and he's got 33 points. I'll tell you what, man. I'm having a hell of a 2-week period. Oh my God, Robert Woods has 16.1. But this game's a shootout.
It is. It's 38-31.
Someone should have told me it was going to be a shootout, man.
You never ask.
Damn shame. Well, that's going to be...
I'm going to win the league anyway.
Bro, no. Bro, no. Carson Wentz is going off.
Okay. Carson Wentz. MVP candidate? Wrap it. What? I don't know what you're getting at.
Bro, we got 4 minutes left.
Oh, we're going for exactly an hour?
Yeah, we're going for an hour, you know?
Like exactly?
Well, no, like at an hour, you know? Around there.
Okay.
So I got some homework to do.
You gonna do homework?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
This is a big deal, guys. I told my mom today about how Mickey's, what do you have, 3 A's and a B?
Yeah, dude, I'm killing it.
She was legitimately happy for you.
Well, that's crazy. What a turnaround I've made.
Kind of. It's early.
Yeah.
It's early.
Beginner's luck.
Still waiting for some regression to the mean. When was the last time you had this would be a 3.75 GPA? If this holds. When would be the last time you had that?
Bro, the 5th grade?
5th grade? Not even middle school?
No, maybe middle school. Maybe 6th grade.
People forget that you were in stretch. You were in the gifted program in middle school.
Yeah. Bro, I had an IQ test when I was a junior in high school because it was to see if I could get on Adderall, dude, because I was trying to get that Addy, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Bro, my IQ wound up being 145. Can you believe it?
No way.
Yeah, big time.
So you...
It was at Wash U, dude. It was official.
Is it,
Like, this wasn't no joke. This wasn't no online quiz.
So you so you did that just to get the Addy?
Well, no, dude, because I was like, I have ADHD because I'm fucking retarded, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But no, they said I don't.
Neurologically diverse.
Yes,
We're not saying the R word
bad,
anymore.
My bad. I'd like to apologize.
To the neurologically diverse community. Shout out, Chris.
Bro, Chris ain't no tardo. He no autist.
Apologies to the autistic community.
But what do you mean,
Let's just get off the subject.
Okay, fine, dude. Whatever. You're the homophobe.
That I don't know how you possibly get that.
Fun fact about Jake, he's a Holocaust denier.
Like you say I'm denying that the Holocaust
Oh,
happened.
you're gonna go back? Earlier you were telling me about the smokestacks of Birkenau when they were flying the planes over after World War II. You're like, oh, the shadows, they match up, and we all know that the shadows spewed the remains of the jewelry of Europe, remains of people that once lived and loved.
You're literally.
And you're
literally just picking random words.
You say it's all a bunch of horse shit.
You're literally just picking a bunch of words and
What do you
trying
mean?
to form a sentence.
I just formed a beautiful sentence with them.
You said you're talking about the shadows coming from a smokestack.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Something
talking about
the jewels of Europe.
Yeah, I'm talking about the jewelry of Europe that smoke went up
The
in those
jewels of
smokestack
Europe are
at
the women
Birkenau.
of southern Spain.
What, dude? I'm talking about the Jews. You're a Holocaust denier, dude.
Why you gotta be like this?
Bro, I'm just saying.
See, we have 3 minutes left of material, so you just go to Jake's a Holocaust denier.
Yeah, dude, it was the first thing that came to my mind. Because you are, dude. You're telling me about you were reading, what's his name?
I don't know. Because I don't know.
Yeah, you know it if you heard it. You don't read his books because you're not smart enough for the whole book, but you know about him. You read it. You know a synopsis of what he believes in.
I'm no 145.
The fuck is that?
Your IQ.
Oh shit, you're right. Big time, baby.
You sure it wasn't like 1.45?
No, dude. My mom's got the paperwork.
I would like to see that.
You'd like to check?
Can we bring that on?
Bro, if my mom was, because we were talking about it the other day.
Weekend.
Yeah, she's been looking for it. If she could find it, dude.
Yeah, just make that your.
I'll bring it on the podcast. I'll bring it on the podcast, dude.
Yeah, I think if you
proof of my 145.
If you prove that you have the higher IQ, I think that makes you the host.
I agree because you're in my home. But so far, what you've brought is this notebook and that water bottle.
What have you brought? Oh, besides everything else that makes this possible.
Yeah.
That's true. But I was the one that said, let's do a podcast after I gave you a tattoo the other night.
Bro, I'm the one who came up with the tattoo idea, therefore leading to the podcast idea. Therefore making me the host.
All right, that's fair. Well, if you're the host, why don't you wrap it up?
Ladies and gentlemen out there in the digital landscape, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but one day the lizards are going to come out of the politicians. And I think that just about wraps us up.
Also, if you're still here or listening back, which you probably turned it off at like the minute and a half mark. Yeah, this is terrible. Go listen to the Color Coasts. I got a buddy that manages them, band out in California. You're going to want to know them in a couple of years. So, the Color Coast. They spell it with a U, which I don't agree with, but hey, whatever. The music makes up for it. Alright, now how do we stop this?
Okay, dude.
Thanks, guys.